Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. Oh, darn, there's tea. Apparently, Charles Hoskinson works at McDonald's. What? Listen, man, it's not me. It's him. We have a lot going on today. Elon Musk releasing X money, when, where, how, what's happening. I'll fill you in. The DOJ is having some beef right now. We got SEC's Paul Atkins getting attacked at the moment. We have AI agents. Are they going to take all of our magic internet money? Well, listen, man, that's just some of the headlines, besides Gen Z leading this stuff. So if you're ready for the Zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 25,100 subscribers. Oof, wow. Yay! We love that. Sorry, guys. I was just reposting our show to X because X is having some issues today. There we go. Okay. Our live stream is posted. We have Mama Shadow's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Mama Shadow. Guys, say good morning to me as they say good morning to you, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, and that includes Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then go up to the moon with Uphold. Go buy your crypto, uphold.com/Randy. All right, guys, let's get into it. Yay! Woo! Oh my gosh. Guys, you know, like, I really enjoy you. I really do. Let's say good morning to everybody. All right, we got Silver Days, Doge Bull, David Bulls, Mike Volmer. All right, of course, it's Mama Shadow's birthday. Say good morning to Mama Shadow. We have Billy Goat. We love Uncle Billy in the chat. Mark Smithson, Bobby F is here. Shout out to Backup. Pieces on every platform. Good morning. Aquarian, good morning. Wow, we have so many birthdays. So many birthdays going on. Joe Harvey, good morning. Nash, good morning. Chipper, what's up? I'm seeing comments over Chipper getting nominated for mod. Are we nominating Chipper for mod? You know what I was thinking? This leads me to a thought. I was thinking that on Monday, it's my birthday and all, so I'm giving away $200 of Bitcoin. Plus, I'm going to give away 10 memberships to the channel. Plus, maybe we could crown our bestie Chipper, or maybe if we have some nominations for mod, maybe we could crown some mods on Monday too. We'll make it extra special. Ian is nominating himself for mod. Ooh. All right, listen, maybe, perhaps on Monday, we could go ahead and crown some new mods. How does that sound? Pat Markey, it was his birthday too. Oh, happy birthday. Holy darn. This is crazy. John Shanks, Yukio's on X. Shout out to Black Hat. We have Mike Mazzone on X as well. Good morning. I'm happy you guys are seeing this on X because X, like I said, is having some issues posting the stream, but I reposted it. Ray K, good morning. Nice to see you. We love Ray K. John Legend, good morning. Who else is here? Mr. Flex, Alvio, good morning. Fitz, good morning. I don't know if I said hi to some people twice, but that's okay. Property Sam, good morning. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hi. If I didn't say good morning to you, yell at me for sure. In all capital letters, so it stands out in the corner of my eyeball. And let's get into it. We're we're gonna get into the nitty gritty, guys. Oh, freaking darn. I also made a little skit yesterday. I did. I made a little skit, and I put a poll in the chat. Do you like them? Because I thought I was being comedic yesterday. Everyone was like, when's Grammy coming back? When's Grandma coming back? I freaking brought her back. I did. That's probably what's going to start our breaking news headlines. But we have the market recap. Let's get into it, guys. We got MYX down 33%. What happened? Uni also giving back those gains. Sheesh. Rest of the market's looking pretty good as Bitcoin is at $67,897. Again, we're trying to knock on that door of 68.8. Let's look at our other chart here. Again, we are fumbling around. Bearish level to watch is 60K just because we have that spicy wick low down there. It just keeps gnawing at me. It does. We really need to maintain support above 75K. That is a critical level. 75K, if we hold support here, then we might just be able to make a really nice confident push up to that 94K. That's just how I feel. Again, this is not financial advice, nor is that a price prediction. I'm just telling you about levels on the chart and lines and things that I draw for some reason. We also have the RSI continuing to decline with that VWAP that is flat. Money flow is flat. Momentum is going up ever so slightly. That's good. We're up 1.2%. We are bordering that oversold. We just bounced right off of that level. So I think this is fantastic. Let's move on up. Hopefully the bottom is in. We're seeing a lot of psychological, a lot of psychological errors going on. And that's giving me bottom vibes. It is. Why do I only have an accent half the time? I don't know. I can't control it. I can't control what happens to me. What's an AI agent? So an AI agent is basically a robot in one way, shape, or form. So for example, you can use an AI agent, like basically it could be your AI assistant. So like if Grok or ChatGPT was your actual assistant, like people use it as an assistant every day. But with an AI agent, eventually you could just create one that lives on its own to create and carry out various tasks, which could be an assistant that organizes your schedule, an AI that, picks out a shopping list and sends and orders it on DoorDash. So that way, and it pays out to DoorDash, it pays out everybody. So that's basically what an AI agent is just an assistant powered by AI that just does things without you even thinking about it, which is very Black Mirror. Very Black Mirror. And it seems as though for our spotlight, they may just be taking over crypto. Because again, how are they going to transact? It's definitely not going to be with physical dollars. It's going to be through something that's digital. What is happening here? Okay. So, all right, guys. Yes, I switched up the hair this morning. Darn, everyone's freaking out. It's okay. It's okay. We like a little switch up every once in a while. All right, guys, let's continue. We're going to get into our breaking news headlines, which is the fact that Gen Z are really the ones that are going to lead this revolution. The millennials, the boomers, they cry, but that's okay. We can all cry together and laugh together and just go through life together. Your breaking news headlines start now. Sip your coffees. Gen Z is very flirtatious with crypto, at least, because they're looking to spend crypto for Valentine's. Oh, that's so cute. Just show your love with crypto. Oh, that's what I would love. All right, Gen Z Americans may be open to paying for dates with crypto, but still aren't putting digital coins where their hearts are. Poll of 1,000 US adults found that 13% of Gen Z said they have paid for a date using crypto, while many who haven't said the main issue is practical. They don't have a direct way to do it. Interest extended beyond payments. 31% of Gen Z respondents said receiving crypto as a Valentine's Day gift would be more appealing. Yes. And I would say majority of the 31% were men. I'm going to say a good amount of that was men. 76% said financial literacy is an attractive trait in a partner. A reminder that for some daters, knowing your numbers can be more charming than knowing your zodiac sign. We rebuke zodiac signs. But, wow. Ooh, I love hearing that. That just makes me so excited about life. I don't know. The gap between open to it and actually did it points to a familiar hurdle in crypto, which is where do we spend this darn internet money? The survey also found that 2/3 of respondents said financial literacy plays well in the dating marketplace, with Gen Z at 76%, millennials 75%, showing the strongest support. You know what? I'm gonna freaking agree with that one right there. I'm gonna agree with that because you know what? Holy darn. Like, if you gotta have a financially responsible partner. I don't care crypto or not. They gotta be making bread, and they also gotta be able to invest in it and not just blow it all. Because there are some people that get paid and it kaplu, it's gone. So just beware. And for all you rich crypto bros, don't tell the girl on the first date you got money. Please don't. Just don't. It's not good. It's not good. Then they'll only like you for your magic internet money. We don't want that. Someone needs to like you for your heart. Money is after that. But anyway, Gen Z is really fueling a $100 trillion crypto derivatives boom. Because you know what? Again, Gen Z likes crypto. We don't care about gold. We don't care about this trad, boring stuff that's not amusing to us, quite frankly. And it can't travel with us. It's just not feasible. The surge in speculation driving prediction markets and leveraged Bitcoin bets of various sectors aren't reckless. Apparently, it's rational. Ooh, how do you guys feel? Do you think prediction markets are reckless or rational? If you think they're reckless and absolutely crazy, put a 1 or a yes emoji. If you think they're rational, put a 2 or an emoji. Let me see. David Pakman, in a little presentation, he reframed the behavior as economic nihilism, a calculated response by Gen Z to structural barriers in wealth building. Exactly, thank you. And again, what I talk about, the American dream is dying. His case started with housing. For Gen X and boomers, the average home cost is about 4.5 times their annual salary. For Gen Z is closer to 7.5 times. 7.5 times our salary. These poor people are working 3-4 jobs. I know people that work 2-3 jobs. And it's like they can't even pursue their darn passion. They can't even pursue their passion because it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta make money to pay my rent. Gosh forbid someone can afford to go on a darn vacation nowadays. It's ridiculous. Pakman argued effectively, there is a big shift and it shuts the youth out of the housing market. Long considered the cornerstone of middle-class wealth. Only 13% of 25-year-olds own their homes. Over half of Gen Z investors now own crypto. And thank God, because at least if we need to move somewhere, our money moves with us. Only 13% of us are 25-year-olds owning their own house. That's crazy. And you know what? I'm obviously friends with some folk that are various ages throughout their 20s. And I don't think I know anyone that owns their own house. Not one. And I know people that make like some good cha-ching, but it's not enough. Even if you're making $100K a year used to be like, oh my word, I can't believe you're making $100K a year. Now it's like, yeah, you're good. Like you could live a decent life. You're making $100K a year. Wow. Yeah. None of my friends own their house. They do rent houses because they want to live in a house, but they can't buy their own. That is so darn sad. And he said younger generations are turning to high-risk bets, including memes, perpetuals, 0 days to expiration options in prediction markets, not out of ignorance, but as a strategy, because we know that we're so far behind that we need to try to run to make up for time that we're losing. Because at the end of the day, this is why I stress Bitcoin. This is why I stress crypto, because it respects your time and it respects your energy. There are people that are working every single day of their life. Even the previous generation, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to work my whole life, work so hard so I could pass all this money down to my kids. But then in 2020 and 2021, they printed 40 to 50% of our money supply, and the dollar has lost over 40% of its purchasing power since the year 2000. Yeah, I don't think the investment in the dollar is going that well. And it's putting America and our future at risk, which again is the plan, because they want to devalue the dollar just so you have to work harder and you don't get to really experience life, which makes you depressed. And then, oh, wait, you can't buy a house. You're going to have to stay in a rented apartment or a rented house, whatever it may be, but something that's rented. So that way you owe nothing, you're happy, and then they give you the digital dollar because you're already at a disadvantage. You kind of need their help because the economy is going down the drain because of what they did. This is why you freaking opt out. Because the purchasing power of Bitcoin, despite this dip that everyone and their mother is losing their mind over, our purchasing power is through the roof compared to the dollar. It's actually just not even comparable. It's not even comparable. You compare it to gold. Not even comparable. And it is so sad that people just don't see this. And I know, like, you know, you could take these Italians, you know, especially, like, I'm talking about Brooklyn Italians like I grew up with. All these, like, you know, like my parents' friends and all these other 40-plus-year-old at the time. Bro, all these cousins, they got their safe full of cash since 1970. I would like to ask those Italianos right now, is that dollar going as far as, is it really worth keeping all the money in your safe? All these people? Yes, I love my Italians. We cook up some great pasta. But you know what I'm talking about? Like, they have their money in the safe since 1970, and that money is just gone down in value. Because again, they literally keep, like, a lot of these people are keeping money in a safe in their basement because they're like, at least I know it's here and it's safe. I think this is a little bit of a step up, isn't it? And Gen Z sees it. Gen Z sees it. So I invite Gen Z to come here and get into crypto and make it work for you. Because obviously the trad system is not. Even so, there are people that want to take over the trad system, basically overthrow it. Elon Musk said this years ago when he first took over X, that he believes X will be the everything app and make up a good portion of the world's financial system. That is a wild aspiration. Though, with the power of X, I believe it to maybe happen. Except, what he needs to do is integrate crypto. X money is coming soon. Take a look at this. Mr. Musk, he gave a new timeline at his AI company's all hands presentation on Wednesday, during which he said X money was already live in closed beta within the company. He said this is intended to be the place where all money is, the central source of all monetary transactions, calling it a game changer. Yes, Musk said, as we give people more reasons to use the X app, whether for communications or for Grok or for X money, we want it to be such that if you wanted to, you could live your life on the X app. Now, predictions here, friends. Which tokens do you think, if, you know, it was all integrated, what would he put on there? I would hope it's these three plus Dogecoin. Hold on. How do I get my transform, edit transform. Look what's right under here, guys. Look what's right under here. Doge. This is what should be on X app. These four: Bitcoin, Litecoin, ETH, Doge, period, full stop. And Digibyte. But Digi, I think we need more adoption there. But Bitcoin, Litecoin, ETH, Doge, Digibyte would be the core five. Full stop, nothing else. Literally, nothing else should be on that app. But I hope that Musk has some good crypto, maybe some Bitcoin Lightning Network, but Bitcoin, Litecoin, ETH, Doge, Digi. That's all he needs on that app. That's feasible money, stores of value, and actual reliable networks. And people might come at me, oh my gosh, no, we need this one and that one. Okay. But we're going to go into the UK, we're going to go into the EU and things of that nature here, because we do have MoonPay that is sneaking their way into the little European market in the EU, the UK, for stablecoins. Very interesting. And it's going to be for salary payouts, which is very exciting. You know what? Also, of course, Exodus is saying things about it because you know what? I freaking love JP. This guy's an icon. We love JP from Exodus. He said, MoonPay just partnered with Deal to pay salaries in stables. We've been doing crypto payroll at Exodus for years. We know how it works. Deal has over 1 million workers in 150 plus countries. This is about to change everything. For 10 years, crypto payments meant nothing but buying a coffee with Bitcoin to prove a point. But nobody's rent got cheaper. Nobody's family got paid faster. MoonPay and Deal bring stablecoins to payroll. Every 2 weeks, workers can instantly get their liquidity for rent, groceries, everyday life. Today, 2 U.S. companies hold the top 2 spots among the world's largest global employers, but global payments are broken. Yes, thank you, sir. Great example that he put here, too. A freelancer in Lagos waits 7 days for a wire transfer. A contractor in Buenos Aires watches her pay lose value before she can spend it. Thank you. A remote dev in Manila loses 6% of every check to middlemen. The global workforce deserves better. JP, holy freaking word. Like the wisest man on X right now. We're going to go comment on this post. You guys, such a wise man. Yes. Thank you, JP, for saying things that are smart. We love JP. We love JP. So good. So good. So if you guys are in the UK or the EU, which a lot of you guys are, go ahead, check it out, and see if maybe you could get your salary in stable coins. See how that works out for you. I would definitely love to hear about it. Thank you guys for being here. This is a beautiful day to be alive, but things are getting interesting in the UK. The UK is appointing HSBC to do some pilot programs for blockchain bonds. HSBC is a little bit fishy to me. We've gone over their China rabbit hole before. Years ago, we covered that. I'm very sus of HSBC. Very sus of them. I don't know why, but there's something in my heart that just says they are China and China is them. Guys, Britain is positioning itself to become the first G7 nation to issue sovereign debt on the blockchain, appointing banking giant HSBC and law firm Ashurst to steer a digital gilt trial expected this year. The Treasury selection of the two firms aims to quell growing criticism that the UK has been dragging its feet on tokenized government bonds. While Chancellor Rachel Reeves unveiled the pilot plan in 2024, other jurisdictions, including Hong Kong, have already crossed the finish line with their own digital sovereign issuances. Oh, wrong one. Because you know what? You know what? We can't get into this today. But where was HSBC founded? In Hong Kong. It's between Europe and Asia, and they're headquartered in London, but it's really probably a Chinese bank. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't trust China. I really don't trust them. They scare me. We're gonna continue though. That was a very interesting thing I wanted to tell you guys about. Also, Binance, they have their SAFU fund. A little quick snippet there on Binance. 15,000 Bitcoin. Holy wow, that's a lot of money. Binance completed their final leg of their plan to convert their SAFU fund, which is a secure asset fund for users, entirely into Bitcoin, closing out a $1 billion transaction from stable reserves into Bitcoin. The exchange purchased a final tranche of 4,545 Bitcoin, bringing their total hodlings to 15,000 Bitcoin, valued at roughly just over $1 billion at the Bitcoin price of 67K. They bought the dip heavy, bro. Bought the dip heavy. But I don't know, man. I worry about some people, some in particular, Charles Hoskinson. Guys, I don't know if you know, but Charles Hoskinson works at McDonald's now. You don't believe me? What is going on? All right, we have some Cardano news. He confirmed a deal to bring Layer 0 to Cardano. Put your Cardano emojis in the chat, please. Flex your member emojis, please. Input-Output CEO and founder Charles Hoskinson announced a deal to get Layer 0 ported over to Cardano during a keynote. Layer Zero is a blockchain aimed at powering institutional-grade markets that received investments from Citadel Securities on Wednesday. This also comes alongside the rollout of their Midnight mainnet, which was also revealed Thursday. So Midnight, they said, would not compete with Monero, by the way. That was another headline. Hoskinson, who was comically wearing a McDonald's uniform in a nod to the recent market turndown, he said the industry is not healthy. Stuff is getting real. Twitter is a nuclear dumpster fire. And sentiment is at an all-time low. This freaking man, he goes crypto Twitter's dumpster fire. So there's the actual clip of him too. I gotta see if I can get that. Why didn't I pull that up? I just can't with. It actually made me laugh so freaking hard. Oh my god. Ugh, I have to bring it up. It's actually too good. Hold on. Where can I find this on X? Where's his video? Charles Hoskinson. I gotta see if I can find this video. It was so darn funny, dude. I was just dying laughing. This freaking guy. Oh wait, hold on. I got it. If there's kids, cover their little ears, you know?
So the industry's not healthy. Shit is getting real, you know? We got no liquidity. A lot of people are sad. Twitter is just a nuclear dumpster fire. Sentiment's at an all-time low. And that's okay, because the thing is that despite the fact that the micro looks bad, the macro is just saying we need to have a new paradigm, a new vision, new narrative. So the industry's not healthy.
This dude is so funny. I don't know. I get such a kick out of him sometimes. I really do. I get such a kick out of little Charlesy. Oh, I can't. That was so good. Okay. Do we need comedic relief? I feel like we might need some comedic relief soon. Please smash the like. Let's go ahead and talk about Paul Atkins. Oh my gosh, Paul Atkins is getting attacked right now. He's getting grilled. Poor guy. This dude, this poor guy just gets wrecked. Oh gosh, I can't. I laughed too hard at that. The top Dem on the U.S. House Financial Services Committee demanded the chairman of the SEC explain during a Wednesday hearing what happened with the agency's enforcement interest in the Tron Foundation founder Justin Sun and whether his ties to Donnie T had an influence. Which is so ridiculous. And who's speaking? Who's opening their mouth? Maxine Waters. Which Maxine Waters was SBF's best freaking friend, holding him like a little grandbaby. Oh, hey, yo, my SBF, like, so cute. Like, this woman needs to shut up. Oh my gosh. She highlighted the SEC's quote-unquote abandonment of all its previous crypto enforcement cases when Donnie T took over the White House. Why is that? Because there was no foundation. There is no reason why the SEC came after them. It was unlawful. That was unlawful. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to deal with people like her. This is a waste of taxpayer dollars. Why are we paying taxes when they go to people like her? Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Waters says to Atkins, well, while you were exploring a potential resolution, Mr. Sun has been busy this dude, she's so wild. She basically, I can't even speak like her because it's going to make me laugh. But she basically said that Mr. Sun has been infiltrating Donnie T, basically paying his way in there. Listen, Justin Sun got his way into World Liberty Financial. Let's get real. But, and he bought his way into the White House, little, like, you know, meet and greet for Donnie T token holders. Not a surprise, but you can't get mad when he's got the money and you don't. Don't get jealous. She said, Chairman Atkins, you have said that under your leadership, the SEC would focus on real fraud. Does your statement extend to fraud in the crypto market? He goes, whatever involves securities, which again, Gary Gensler's whole thing was like, this token's a security, that one, this one, that one. Well, Gary, why? And he would be like, you
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes,
I swear I heard him. I heard him. He's haunting me. He's haunting me. I'm scared. Poor Paul Atkins. I just wanted to share that this poor man is just getting wrecked. Getting wrecked right now. But apparently, humanity might get wrecked by AI. AI agents are going to take our job, and maybe our crypto too. Spotlight starts now. Would you give AI the power over your finances? Well, apparently Coinbase thinks so, because AI agents, obviously they're going to have to transact with something. It's not going to be gold bars, Peter. It's not going to be physical cash. It's going to be crypto. It's going to have to use blockchain. All of it's going to be connected. And this is how. AI agents are everywhere, answering questions, summarizing docs, and assisting with tasks. But today's agents hit a wall when they need to actually do something that requires money. They can recommend a trade, they can't execute it. They could identify an API they need, but they can't pay for it. They're stuck waiting for human approval at every financial decision point. The next generation of agents won't just advise, they'll act. They'll monitor DeFi positions and rebalance automatically. They'll pay for their own compute and API access. They'll participate in creator economies and monetize their outputs. But to operate autonomously, agents need one fundamental capability they don't have today: to hold and manage money. And they need money that moves at the speed of code. Crypto rails enable instant programmable transactions without the friction of trad banking infrastructure. So they're going to have agent wallets and a standard. That is crazy. Gasless trading on Base. So again, they're saying, come to Coinbase, put your AI here. And then they're going to have smart security guide rails, a maximum amount of that the agents can spend. So a maximum amount of crypto they can spend in each session, transaction limits, be compliance ready. So imagine down the line, because right now they're talking about know your transactions. They might actually have AI agents sign up to Coinbase and maybe have like a social security number, maybe have a tax ID, so that way they can KYC to exchanges. And then that's how the government makes more money, by creating AI agents to do faulty work. So that way they trade crypto, pay more taxes, which is more made up money going back. Whoa. Especially if they have them hooked up to CBDCs or something like that. Oh, whoa. Oh, this needs to get right. This we need to have guardrails on this one. But they're going to have autonomous DeFi, build agents that monitor yield across protocols, execute trades on Base, and manage liquidity positions 24/7. If your agent detects a better yield at 3 a.m., it will rebalance automatically. No approval needed, because you've already set permissions and controls. Wow. The AI agents are going to do your trading. They're going to pay your bills. They're going to order you dinner because they know what you're craving that day without you even saying it. Do you trust AI? Do you trust AI agents? Is this really where we want the future to go? Comment your thoughts down below. Smash a like. Share this out. And comment your thoughts on AI agents, please. All right, yeah, that was bomb. That was crazy. That's a crazy concept, friends and family. That's a crazy concept. Then you get sued from an AI agent, right? Right? And then another AI agent uses another, so that AI agent pays another AI agent to be its lawyer.
Oh my God!
Whoa. See, guys, we just put together the whole darn puzzle. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm scared. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Anyway, we have coins to watch. Let's watch coins. Gainers, losers, things in between. Not really. But we do have our gainers here leading the way is Humanity Protocol, which AI is trying to wipe out. Pippin up about 11%. River flowing 11.11%. That's nice. I like that. Esther up 10.7%. Lighter is lit. Finally up 10.5%. Looking at our losers, MYX is down at 30, Uniswap down 11%, Layer 0 down 10, Decred down 4.6%, and Bitcoin Cash down 0.4%. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you heard that. My tummy rumbled. Tax harvesting scheme. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So really what I said, yeah. See, I'm not the only one that's thinking it. All right, guys. I posted something that I thought was funny. It got 21 bookmarks, so I'm hoping people felt the same. And if you want to send this to your actual grandma or you want to send this to someone that doesn't know about crypto, I'm going to do I'm trying to make beginner videos fun. And this is what I need your opinion on before we head out of here today, because I know I'm a little out there. I know I'm a little crazy. Definitely this brain is not wired correctly. There's different paths going on in here. However, for Christmas, I made a video about being that crypto person at Christmas dinner, and I had Grammy in the video, and I also had Uncle Tony. I didn't bring Uncle Tony back for this one; he was in his basement. But I don't know. Should I keep doing these? I just thought it was fun. I don't know. I thought it was approachable, but I don't think Twitter thought so. Let me know your thoughts on this. Oh no, it's the crypto one again. Welcome in. Are you still cold from crypto winter? Yeah, I heard about that coin going down. Whoa, Grandma, I didn't even get my jacket off yet. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin was down, but it seems like you have something on your mind. Maybe I do have a question or two. Well, who is this? Who is the creator of Bitcoin, this magic internet money? Where did it come from? Is it even safe, honey? This is a little bit too mysterious for me. Well, Bitcoin was made by an anonymous person named Satoshi Nakamoto, and I think it was actually a really good thing that this person was anonymous, so that way Bitcoin wasn't tied to an actual person or entity, and it just operates on its own. Hold on, did you just say Satoshi Guacamole? What does guacamole got to do with this? And he has a very small ego for staying anonymous, unlike a lot of men I've met in my day, honey. So that's a good start. So how is this safe again? All right, Grandma, let's not worry about Satoshi or his guacamole. Let's talk about the safety of the Bitcoin network. The Bitcoin network is safe because it's comprised of people that turn on computers, which are powered by, of course, energy, to secure the Bitcoin network and create new Bitcoin. And the more miners or the more people that join the network, the more competitive it is, which means people still want to race to earn that Bitcoin. And even if you're transacting, you're actually securing the Bitcoin network. So you don't have to be plugging in your computers and spending a lot of money on energy. You could just go ahead, transact, and you're part of securing the Bitcoin network. It's quite easy, simple, and basically unstoppable. You know what, honey? This doesn't sound so mysterious to me anymore. It seems like pretty reliable, huh? Definitely a change from back in my day. Thank you so much, Grandma. I'm so happy I got to teach you about Bitcoin today. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really went off the rails yesterday. I was like, what am I doing? And I was sitting here for 15 minutes. I was like, I was brewing on it. After the show, I literally sat here and then and then the image came to my mind, and I was like, wait, how is this gonna go? Man, I don't know. Grandma was a player probably back in her day, you know? She was, she's spicy, bro. She's spicy. She's like, his ego's small. I'm like, the men from back in my day. I just thought that was so funny. I cracked myself up. I was like, I don't know if this is actually funny. You shared, you thought it was funny. All right, listen, I don't know, man. I put some effort into a skit. I was just like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I didn't want to be a one-hit wonder with Grammy. I was like, oh my God, I got to bring Grammy. All right. But Grammy, she's taking a nap today. We'll bring her back. I'll wake her up eventually. But Subscribe. Have a good time. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Guys, Monday, February 16th, be here. It's my birthday. And we're going to give away $200 of Bitcoin, 10 memberships. Oh, Rusty said hit the likes. Yay. Oh boy. Sorry guys. I got stuff going on here. But yes, Monday the 16th is my birthday. Be back here. We're going to have a really good time. And I'm going to give away $200 of Bitcoin. We're going to give away 10 memberships and maybe crown some new mods, perhaps. Kind of interested. But tomorrow we also have a members only after show. So please make sure you're here for the after show. All you got to do is become a member of the YouTube channel. You'll get cool emojis. You'll get access to the show. And you can take today to go into Discord to connect your YouTube and your Discord account. So I'm so excited. Turn 23 with me on Monday. Have a beautiful day. I appreciate you. Your goals are gotta go run. Please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. I will see you tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Mwah. Bye.